welcome to meeting one of the 2013 GT Cup Championship here at Donington Park. A friendly paddock, large grids, the best hospitality, and not to forget competitive racing is all what's still to come throughout the season. But first, let's kick things off here at Donington.
Hi, I'm Chris Jones, Team Parker Racing, car number 24.
I'm Peter Jennings. I'm racing in a white Ferrari 458 for Sorbus Racing, being run by FF Course.
Hi, I'm Alex Martin. I race in the GTC class in a Ferrari.
Jordan Witt.
Chris Crow GTO class.
My name is Richard Chamberlain and I'm in class GTA.
Harry Whale GTB class into racing.
Kevin Wiley. The Kevin Wiley.
Derek Johnston. We're racing in MTech Ferrari this year in the GTO class.
Right, Chris, this is the first round here at Donington. I know qualifying is just about to start. How are you feeling at this early stage of the game?
Yeah, we had good pace this morning in testing, so I'm not allowed to qualify the car because I'm the pro driver in the team. So Ian's out now as the amateur qualifying, so it's all down to him to see how we do. But he's pretty quick in his class, and I'm sure he'll do a good job.
Practice is very good. We had a bit of an issue during the week with my fuel rail sensor, but we got that sorted. We've stiffened up the front end here, and it actually ended up we had a fantastic practice. I'm racing alongside the accomplished Gary Eastwood, and we ended first in our group in qualifying, so fingers crossed qualifying goes just as well.
Alex, I know in practice things didn't really go to plan, did they? You had problems with your tyre. Just tell us about that.
Yeah, quite an unusual one really. It just popped off the rim. I was going around the last corner there, and didn't have a tyre on anymore, so I had a little spin, but we got back out, made sure the car was okay, and made a few changes for quali to make sure it didn't happen again, and went fastest. Was fastest at the moment. Session's not quite over, but at the moment we're fastest.
Changing weather conditions, I know during qualifying, how did it go for you?
Very testing. We put the wets on and I thought they'd come in a lap earlier than what they actually did, and I went backwards down Craners quicker than I've been down there straight forward, so a bit of a scary moment for qualifying.
So what are you aiming for in the race later on?
Just really to finish higher than what I qualified. I mean, I want to be would like to be first, obviously everyone would, but we'll have to see what happens.
And I know last year you were racing with the Porsche, you've got the Lotus this year. Just tell us what's the reason for that change?
We had a problem with the 935 last year, and it's taken a bit longer to fix it. So it won't be out until another couple of months probably. So we just decided we'd use the Lotus, which we have to do the long distance races. It's just a bit of fun. It must be the slowest car in the whole race, I should think.
Why the GT Cup Championship for the 2013 season?
Great racing, loads of cars, everyone to fight against, really nice people, good clean racing. And all in all, it's a great weekend out.
Well, I'd like to thank Mark and his team, because over the winter they spoke to all the drivers, made sure that this season was exactly what the drivers wanted, and so basically it's been designed exactly that way around the drivers, and it's a fantastic series now. The whole format is varied. It's a joy to be in the series, but the proof of the pudding's in the eating, and the cars this weekend. Not just the numbers, but the cars, the Ferraris, they're just absolutely fabulous. So you feel far more, important because you've got some nice surroundings.
Okay, Derek, you're the reigning 2012 champion. You've come back for the second season to defend your title. What are you looking forward to most this season?
Taking the title again, obviously. We all go racing to win races, and so that's obviously the first point is to win some races, and the championship will take care of itself, hopefully.
Second season in the GT Cup Championship. What is it about this series that actually appeals to you?
I mean, I love GT racing, the different cars, the different manufacturers' cars, the different classes. It all just makes for good, exciting racing, and it's real good to have this year a big difference in different manufacturers, which is really good.
Alex, pole position of the first race of the season. Just tell us how you're feeling.
Yeah, feeling good. It's
been a lot of waiting around. I just want to get underway, get going.
Wet weather conditions, what are you expecting from this race?
Oh, I'm normally pretty good in the wet, so I'm confident.
Okay, best of luck, thank you.
Cheers.
Here's the grid for our first round here at Donington Park. It's Alex Martin on pole position, GTC pole as well for him. Second is the GTB pole, Mike Donovan. Then Derek Johnston, the reigning champion, paired up with Mike Edmonds in GTO. The GTA pole, back in 12th place, goes to Colin and Glenn Broster in the ABG Motorsport Proflex Porsche 996. A fantastic grid of cars. Ferrari, Mosler, Ginetta, Porsche, BMW, Chevron and Lotus all represented on the grid. 7 different marks, 27 cars qualifying. The grid completed by Ian Payne and Ben Tompkins in the Spy Motorsport Ginetta. A wet qualifying and a wet race ahead. 2-driver race this one, an innovation for the championship this year. Very much welcomed by the drivers, as you can see from the superb entry here at Donington Park. So it's Alex Martin in the yellow Ferrari, Mike Donovan in the Porsche, coming up to lights out here on the rolling start. 40 minutes of GT Cup action about to get underway as they go down to Redgate for the first time. Alex Martin gets away well. That's Ian Loggy in the white, green and black Porsche, who's in 3rd place, but coming up into 2nd, it's the reigning champion Derek Johnston in the M-Tech Ferrari 458, who gets up into 2nd position. Now, of course, these drivers know that you don't have to achieve heroics on the opening lap in GT racing. This is very much about how things are going to pan out over the course of the weekend. And this, as we said, the 40-minute 2-driver race. Some drivers electing to run on their own, and they'll have a measured time in the pits in terms of a break, shall we say, mid-race. But of course, we're away from that at the moment. Alex Martin, it is that leads in the number 9 car, the ex-Carrera Cup racer. Oh, the spin on the exit of McLean's. That's the reigning champion. Derek Johnston takes a spin, and let's hope that he doesn't get collected by anybody. The marshals were very quickly on the case with the yellow flags, and I think the drivers, despite the spray, managed to see that as we look at the John Dillon, Aaron Scott Ferrari trying to make a manoeuvre around the outside. John Dillon starting the car in this race. Battle on now for 2nd position with the demise of Johnston. There he is trying to rejoin. 2nd position is Ian Loggy coming under pressure from a last-minute entry to the championship. Martin Short, a very welcome addition. Martin did 2 rounds with the DG Cup Championship last year, and he comes out, looks down the inside as they go into Redgate. The Ferrari on the inside, side by side. Well, not quite side by side, actually. The camera angle flattering to deceive there. Martin Short, again, a driver with vast experience in sports car racing, and a driver who knows how to look after customers exceptionally well too, and perhaps synonymous over recent years, of course, with the Mosler. He was actually sharing a garage with the Mosler driver this weekend. Strangely enough, it's a bit of a coincidence. And he's putting pressure on Ian Loggy. There is Derek Johnston, who's trying to recover as the battle for 2nd position starts to develop even more. It looks like a matter of time before we see Martin Short go through on the inside of Ian Loggy. Ian's been racing in the BRSCC Porsche Championship in the Boxsters, also done some Brit car, and wonderful to see him in the GT Cup Championship. And Shorty's going to have a look, getting more and more synonymous with the Ferrari name now. Martin Short looks at the inside as they go down to the hairpin. That's not going to work. 97 David Witt took over Chevron last year, racing in the Chevron GT4, the GTA class, very fiercely competitive class. As Martin Short, this is brave stuff, round the outside in the wet here at Donington. Oh, and Ian Loggy was trying to keep it tight and fair and takes a gyration, so Martin Short now into that 2nd position. And the Logston car stuck on the grass. Let's hope that he can get it sorted out. The conditions so tricky here. Seamus Jennings, Phil Andrews, the white Ferrari going through, prepared by FF Corsa. And as you can see, conditions not particularly getting better at the moment. There's Jordan Witt, he's in the Chevron GT3, running in GTO. Jordan taking 8 overall wins last year, 7 fastest laps, 1 class winning Class 2 as well to the overall wins. So no shortage of speed and experience in that car. 88 Ian Payne, the Ginetta, shared with Ben Tompkins, the Spy Motorsport car we mentioned, starting at the back of the grid but really getting in the thick of things now, starting to cut their way through the field. Down into the foggies S's. Mick Dwayne, he's paired up with Sean Balfe in this race. That's the red Ferrari 458 run by Balfe Motorsport. And a quick look at the 14. Don Grice takes a spin. Don Grice, a big moment for him. The conditions catching several drivers out here at Donington. Well, let's hope that conditions are going to get a little bit better as the race carries on. There's Don stranded. Let's see if he can pull it all back.